Mr. Speaker, will this Prime Minister rise in this House finally and be honest with Canadians? Will he finally tell us how many times he met with the Ethics Commissioner to explain his lack of judgment concerning his trip to the Aga Khan's private island? Unlike his Minister of Defence, who misrepresents some facts and invents others, Canadians expect this Prime Minister to be answering questions honestly, without hiding. Mr. Speaker, how many times did the Prime Minister meet the Ethics Commissioner to discuss this issue? The Right Honourable Prime Minister. Mr. Speaker, these were personal vacations with an old family friend, and as I have said, I am very happy to work with the Ethics and Conflicts of Interest Commissioner to answer all the questions that she has.
Honourable Member for Calgary Rocky Ridge.
Mr. Speaker, the Ethics Commissioner is currently investigating the Prime Minister for breaking the law. She's expressed concern that she might not be able to conclude her investigation by the time her term ends in July, meaning that her successor will start with a conflict of interest, because the next commissioner will be appointed by the very same Prime Minister he or she will be investigating. Will the Prime Minister do the right thing and completely recuse himself from this appointment, or will he appoint a good Liberal who might just let him off the hook?
Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, it's particularly important that Canadians have confidence in the appointments made by any government, particularly after 10 years of patronage and partisanship from the previous Harper government. The fact is we put in place an independent appointments process that understands the diversity and the qualities of Canadians coming to those appointments is the most important thing. We're proud that over 60% of our 122 appointments so far have been women, that there's been a tremendous amount of diversity of minorities, of Indigenous people. We will continue to make appointments of the highest caliber because that's what Canadians expect.
Honourable Member for Grand Prairie Mackenzie. Order.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Prime Minister is under active investigation for breaking the law by the Ethics Commissioner. He insults Canadians by refusing to answer any questions, even the simplest of questions with regards to that investigation. His staff tell him that he should only say that he's happy to meet with the Ethics Commissioner and answer any questions she might have. But Canadians deserve answers. I have a simple question. How many times has the Prime Minister been questioned by investigators? The question is simple. How many times?
Right, Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, as I've said many times, I'm happy to work with the Ethics and Conflict of Interest Commissioner to answer any questions that she might have.